Why Are All the Chefs Hiding in the Forest? This was the title of the first magazine story I ever sold, or at least it was the title that I suggested when I called the editor of a local magazine. And she said, "That's funny." She laughed. And she said, "Well, what does it mean?" And I explained, well, it means that I had just come back from this extraordinary 6-day trip, a bicycle trip, riding the Kootenay Mountains in the Slocan Valley, which is about 9 hours by car east of the city of Vancouver. And everything about the trip was extraordinary. Of course, the scenery, the bike riding itself, the wildlife, the camaraderie of my fellow cyclists, the welcoming attitude of the local people, and so on. But right at the top of the list was the food. Oh my God, the food was extraordinary. And that's because in every little inn, in every little hotel or lodge or wherever we stayed, the chefs were people who were trained in Swiss hotels. So you have to imagine covering 70 kilometers every day, riding uphill in the morning, straining until your body is screaming, and then flying downhill around crazy turns and so on, or going by beautiful streams and rivers and seeing wild animals and nothing else on the road. And then you repair to some place where they have, crazy collections of mixed nuts and beautiful exotic beer, and then this fabulous, amazing fresh food put out in front of you. So the magazine said, "Well, what do you propose?" And I said, "Well, simple. I'll just get in my car and I'll go back to this location or these locations." And the trip that took 6 days by bicycle, by the way, 70 kilometers a day on bike, and I was already almost 60. I'll do by car, and I'll take my camera, and I'll take a notebook, and I'll interview owners and chefs, and I'll get recipes, and I'll write an article. And they bought it. So I got a friend of mine, Dr. Bill, and we threw him in the car, and off we went. And we did exactly what I said I was going to do. The article was published, and then Barry, the guy who organized the bicycle trip, read it, and he said, "What is this? This isn't what you wrote." They took the entire life out of it. So I said, "Yeah, I know. It's just they're doing their magazine thing." And the best part of the story is what they did with the title. The title was, "Why Are All the Chefs Hiding in the Forest?" That's what got me the gig. They changed it. Are you sitting down? The published title was "The Food Cycle." Ha ha ha, get it? Well, the pickle is this. If you're an artist, whether you're throwing pottery, writing a play or a movie script, building an art installation, or singing a new song, what you want is the final cut. You have to have artistic control. Accountants are wonderful people, and they're invaluable. They balance the books.